So, today we're going to be talking about sugar. And I just want to get rid of all your fears. It's so cold. Oh my gosh. Oh. Alright, hi you guys. So today we're going to be talking about why sugar is not the problem, and I'll be telling you what really is the issue here. If you feel like you're addicted to sugar or you just have zero control around sugar, I'm going to help you work through that today and find out what might actually be the problem. So I'm Victoria. I am a registered nurse and certified intuitive eating counselor and women's health coach. And my goal is to help women find peace with food and enjoy eating and feel more at peace with their bodies. So part of that is that a lot of people have this issue with feeling like foods are either good or bad. And that's something that I run into a lot. And I can also speak from experience because I was there. I spent so many years of my life feeling like I had to be super controlling around what I was eating and restricted foods and didn't allow myself full freedom with food, and ended up with a disordered relationship with food and a poor view of my body. So while I thought I was being healthy by cutting out certain foods, including sugar, I was actually falling into a really unhealthy place. So what we're told about sugar is that sugar is bad. You may have heard people talk about sugar being addictive. And yes, sugar does send pleasurable hormones to our brains and is an enjoyable experience, but totally not in the same way that drugs affect us. For one, we're able to enjoy sugar in moderation and it's not harmful for our bodies. Drugs, on the other hand, definitely not the case with that. So there is a healthy view of sugar and there's a healthy amount of sugar, just like with anything else. I believe that a healthy diet includes full freedom with all foods, and that includes things like dessert, and that there's a way to have this healthy relationship with food that causes you to feel more balanced, more at peace, and more in control, and instead of letting food be what's controlling you. So sugar, like I said, it does send pleasurable signals to our brain. It's part of what makes eating an enjoyable experience, and there's a healthy moderation that can be enjoyed of sugar. And but the problem is when we have sugar listed as a bad food or dessert being bad and we completely cut it out of our diets. Like with any food, or any restrictive diet, if you completely cut out a food group, you're going to find yourself craving that food group more because it's off limits. It's like the forbidden fruit analogy. So you're going to crave it more, and then when you actually do allow yourself to eat it, you're going to find yourself less in control, and that is kind of where those late nights eating the whole pint of ice cream come into play, because you've probably not allowed yourself freedom with the food. Where on the other hand, if you said, I give myself full freedom to enjoy that ice cream whenever I feel like it, it's in my freezer, it's not calling my name every second because I know that it will be here today, it will be there tomorrow, then you're able to enjoy it in a healthy moderation, because again, you have that freedom with eating it without feeling guilty about it. So oftentimes when we are saying that certain foods, namely sugar in this case, is off limits, you're going to find yourself eating it just because it's there and you wanted it, but you didn't allow yourself to eat it, and so you're going to end up eating more of it to compensate, and then that gives you puts you in that vicious cycle of then feeling guilty about it. So my goal for you is to find that happy medium, find that moderation of enjoying sweets and desserts, enjoying sugar in a healthy way that's not going to constantly plague your mind and allow you to enjoy it when you actually do crave it, and enjoy it in a healthy amount. So my recommendation to you, if you want to find this freedom and feel more at peace with sugar, allow yourself full freedom to enjoy it. Know that there are no such things as good foods or bad foods. All foods are created equal, and that includes the pint of ice cream in your freezer. And allow yourself to enjoy it when you're craving it. So what that's going to do is it's going to open up this world of not having those crazy cravings that you just push away for so long that they heighten over time, and that leads to this uncontrolled eating. But you're going to be more at peace and be able to enjoy it in a healthy amount. That being said, oftentimes we find ourselves overeating or in a crazy relationship with food when we eat too fast. And sometimes that eating too fast is associated with guilt, and other times it's just because we're not being mindful of the way that we're eating. So every time you're eating something, ask yourself, why am I eating this? Am I eating it because I really was craving it? Or am I just eating it to meet a need that maybe would only be achieved in some other form? Maybe you are exhausted and you just need some rest. Maybe you are lonely and you need to seek out some community. And just knowing that, thinking about the reason that you're eating what you're eating, especially dessert, since it can be a comforting thing, which is totally okay. But sometimes we seek out desserts or sweets or forms of sugar to fill a need that it ultimately won't meet the need for. So let's just recap. Making peace with, or having a healthy relationship with sugar and not feeling so out of control with sugar starts with making peace with it and allowing yourself full freedom to eat it and enjoy it and listen to those cravings. It also should be enjoyed in a mindful way where you're thinking about what you're doing, what you're eating, thinking about when it truly satisfies you and then stopping at that point. And then also not using the sugar or dessert to meet a need that maybe you are needing in some other form. So that's all I have for you for today. I hope this opens your eyes to the fact that you can have a healthy relationship with sugar and all other foods. And if you have any questions about this, let me know. Send me an email and or comment below this video, and I'd love to connect with you. And lastly, if you like this video and you want to stay up to date of more videos that come out, definitely subscribe and you will be notified when new videos are released. So thanks so much for watching today. I hope you have a wonderful day and that you are truly able to make peace with sugar and feel more balanced and in control instead of letting sugar be what's controlling you. All right, have a great day. Bye.